Hello everyone, grab your activated charcoal because I'm back with more things that poison your pets. Some of these things I think will be obvious at this time, like chocolate, sweets and sugar-free things. But there are other things that I think people don't realise they have around the house that will be in common use during autumn and winter. Obviously, we have things like rat poisons because they're gonna come in, they're gonna try and get warm. So even if we only use mouse traps, do you know how painful those things can be? Especially on a very delicate little nose that was sniffing the floor looking for treats, and then you hear that scream. Then you look up and they've got something attached to their nose. No, it's not a cat. It's a trap. Or you leave another kind of trap, and it's an edible one. And this one doesn't just hurt them. It causes them to become a compost heap. We don't want that. So if you're going to keep rodent poison around, please keep it up. Keep it out of the way if you know your dog, cat, rabbit or guinea pig is likely to sniff and nibble the floor. I've done a whole video about cats and dogs and how they are affected by different things. Dogs can eat fennel in certain amounts, for example, paracetamol, but cats cannot in any form or any sugar-free drinks because they all have fennel. So please make sure that your rat poisons and your rat traps are out of the way because rats are trying to come in and get warm. They will try, and I mean, it's never been a problem for me. I had a terrier and oh boy did he not mess around if he saw someone who did not belong. So that was never an issue for our house. Antifreeze is another thing that can cause havoc in the house because apparently I cannot speak for it. Antifreeze tastes really sweet. So if you have sweet taste buds and you're a nosy dog and you drink some, that's not going to be funny, will it? Also, cats do not have sweet taste buds, so they're less likely to be attracted. But again, keep it up. Keep it out the way. Mothballs are another problem because pets can ingest them. We know that they love to put everything in their mouth. This is where I used to teach my pets the word danger, the word no, and there were consequences for not doing that. The word danger was crucial. The word glass was crucial. Think of all the things that are going to be glass. Teach them these words. Glass, danger, no. I know some people today don't like the word no because they feel that it's degrading or something. But I'll tell you what else. They're going to feel degraded when you have to hold them and pull glass out of their little paws and you have to get your activated charcoal and force it down their throat so that they don't die. Because they're not going to make a whole announcement, yo, I drank antifreeze and I'm ill. Of course they're not. So you have to be careful. Keep your activated charcoal nearby. Make sure that you have the trust of your pets. If they are most likely to be aggressive, put a muzzle on and show them that you care by removing the glass. Do what you can. Get them to trust you. Get lots of treats. It's hard and it's going to be uncomfortable. Also, I know I said baubles like it's December, but still, there will be shiny things like glass. I've already spoken about things that can affect you in winter. We've got raisins, cakes, things like that. But also things like rotten food. If you get pumpkins and they're sitting there, the dog's going to try and eat them. Some of them will be rotten, and you don't know what that will do to their little bellies. So, please, just be careful, stay safe, have fun, enjoy your life. Don't worry, don't be so worried, just be prepared. Your pets need you to look out for them, There's a lot of food around, including on the floor for decoration. Please be careful. Please don't let your animals get hurt. Always take precautions and, stay safe this season. Obviously, I think we all know that we need to keep alcohol away from pets. That includes cakes as well, but you may not be in your full senses, so make sure while you're sober, while you're sane, while you have all of your thoughts, to make sure that before you end up not being able to think clearly, you've put the rest of it away. Because it's not funny having alcohol in your pet system. Going back to sweets, it's not just the chocolates and the sweets that can affect them. People leave wrapping paper in sweetie wrappers. They may not seem like much if your dog or cat has good digestion. If your pet is constipated, this could cause severe problems, and you don't know the amount of chemicals that are on those sweetie wrappers to make them look so pretty. Let alone all the nice, gorgeous plants that you see around, like acorns for one thing. If it's small, it's gonna go in the dog's mouth, and there's something I think we need to remember for anyone who likes plants. Lilies versus orchids. Lilies are highly toxic to dogs and cats, whichever kind of lily it is. Tiger lily, all of them, they're highly toxic. If you've got a big dog who likes to stand on the table, they might try to, they might be thirsty and think, oh, I'll drink from the plant water. Let me tell you, I've already done a video about how plant water can still affect your animal even when they don't eat the plant, so be careful. Obviously, mushrooms should be considered serious, and get them tested if you think that any of these things have got into your animal system. If they behave even slightly differently than the last time you saw them, you left them alone and then they started acting weird, check them, because unless you want them decorating your mantelpiece until you can add them to a plant, I would suggest just giving them the once over, even if you end up taking them to the vet and they're like, hey, this might have been poisonous, but he swallowed the acorn whole. It didn't break down. He'll pass it, or something like that. Or he only ate one leaf of this thing, etc. If you want more information about poisonous plants, at the start of my series, you'll see a whole playlist. I did more things about plants. If you're still here, then you're handsome, and you're beautiful, and speechless. I'll let you know next time I see you. Over to the pets. Hello all, this is Sylvie. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more. Hey everyone, my name's Bonjo. If you enjoyed yourself, then give it a thumbs up and share it with all your friends. Hi everybody, I'm Jack, and if you had fun, then comment down below and let my mum know what your favourite thing to do in autumn is.